Every season in our home, we love to decorate for Christmas. Right before Christmas this last year, we were up in the attic going through some boxes looking for some of our decorations. And in that time, I found a box full of old notebooks and journals that I had. And in those journals, it was pretty nostalgic. I found old things I journaled, about my relationship with God, dreams I had, that I was asking the Lord for. And it was really amazing to see those and see what God's done. And it was encouraging for me. But there was also numerous notebooks that were in these boxes that were full of workout plans, nutrition plans, and they were incredibly detailed, meticulous, and the macros were laid out, all the stuff, and I never did any of them. It was a ton of things that I wrote out that I never did. The truth is, in those years that I wrote those out, I never lost weight, I never got healthy, and it wasn't until I decided to put action behind the things that I was planning. A proverb really addresses this in Proverbs chapter 14, verse 23. It says, "Work brings profit, but mere talk leads to poverty." I just want to encourage everybody watching today that it's easy to talk about the things. It's easy to share what you're going to do, and this is what I'm going to do. These are the changes I'm going to make, especially as we're in the first of the year right now, and we have our resolutions. We're going to do whatever it takes to get healthy, to get financially sound, to get spiritually strong. But the truth is this, is if we don't actually do something about it, next year we're going to be talking about the same thing over and over and again. And I think it's something that we all struggle with, to see that there is something about hard work that glorifies God and brings change in our life. Not just talking about it. Even when you look in 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 20, it says that the kingdom of God is not in word, but it's in power. In other words, when something is going to take place, not just talking about it, it's not just a kingdom to be explained, it's a kingdom to be experienced. James says it this way, that faith without works is dead. So this work aspect, even though we're not saved by our works, but we are saved unto works. And when it comes to change and transformation in our life, hard work is a part of that. And so the Lord is saying here, if you work, you're going to have profit. But if you just talk about it, it's going to lead to poverty. And I've lived that out in many seasons of my life in different aspects and different things. But the truth is this, if we'll start putting the work into practice, we'll see transformation start happening in our life. And, the whole aspect of work, I think sometimes the word work gets a bad rap. When Paul's addressing works, he's talking about works trying to earn our salvation. So that's why he's railing against works, against the law. We can't do that. But when you look, he's also calling us to godliness, to righteousness, to holy living, to doing the right thing. Even talks about that physical exercise even profits a little. So we see that work and hard work is a part of who we are. But let me challenge you a little bit more on that, because I think sometimes we think work is a repercussion of the fall, or maybe as a punishment, something that we have to do. But if you go back to the Genesis account, you'll actually find that God gave us a job to do before the fall. He said, have dominion over the earth, subdue the earth. This is before the fall. So understand, work is not, and our jobs are not, an outflow of the fall. It's a part of God's intended and intentional and original purpose for humanity. He made us to work hard. A way that I can say it is this, is maybe you're at your job right now watching this today. Maybe you're at home taking care of your family, whatever you're doing. Maybe you're getting ready to do your devotion. All I know is this, whatever you do, do it unto the Lord. Colossians 3:23, in the context, Paul is talking to these believers, and he's saying, like, hey, listen, I know you've got this master, I know all this, but don't do what you do unto them. What you do it unto the Lord. So a way that you can just find worship in the midst of your work and the mundane and all that you're doing day to day is just understand that work is worship. It's a part of our original plan. Give it all that you got. Don't just talk, but put things into action, and you'll see change. God bless.